1, 2, 3. Hey y'all! So we're back, and today we're going to be talking about it doesn't matter.
Because it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's just something that we learned in Beach Retreat, which we're probably going to talk about
We're
every
going to say
video.
Beach Retreat every single video. So
But it was just good. That was like the happiest.
It was just good.
Okay. So, yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter to us means like the little things shouldn't distract us from God. Like, we need to focus everything on God. So like, it doesn't matter how like your Instagram feed looks, or like, I don't know, just it doesn't matter what people think of you. Like, you're just living for God. So the only thing that should matter to you is Him.
Yeah. And like Emery was saying, like, if you're scared of posting this picture or something, even though it is to glorify God, but you're just like worried about other people are going to think about you, or what your friends are going to say, like, it doesn't matter. Like, God's going to be so happy, and he's going to give you favor for that, and so that's all that should matter. And so
like, if it is for God, it shouldn't matter what other people think, because it's for God. So.
Yeah. So that's what we kind of mean towards, like, it doesn't matter, because, but you may take this the wrong way. Like, we mean it doesn't matter towards just the little things. But if you're making bad decisions, like doing bad stuff in high school that just pushes you away from God, that affects you, but you can always change, and that does matter. But once you live your life to God and you actually start thinking other things, like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Like, basically, it doesn't matter if you're going right. Oh my gosh, how do you say this?
I don't know.
Like, okay, the little things don't matter if you're glorifying God. Like, when you're glorifying God, like, other things don't matter. But if you're not glorifying God, then, like, it matters, obviously, because you're not glorifying God. So
Yeah, yeah. But, like, let's say you're scared to wear, like, a godly shirt. Like, we're wearing this. This means God is greater than my highs and lows. And hers is...
I'm wearing a shirt that I got baptized in at Beach Retreat.
Yeah. And it means, like, God is real. Like, you shouldn't be scared to wear that at school. Or, like, recently, since Beach Retreat, since I started, like, once I got baptized and started, like, following Jesus more, I had, like, more confidence in myself, and, like, knowing that it doesn't matter. So I'm more confident knowing that God is happy about it, and I've had more joy.
Yeah, it's, like, easier to, like, put yourself out there, or not put yourself out there, but, like, put God out there.
Yeah.
Because He's God.
Yeah.
So.
And before I got baptized and before Beach Retreat and stuff, I wouldn't really, like,
I wouldn't wear this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true, but, like, I wouldn't wear this.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. And now it's like, I want to wear this.
Yeah, I want more shirts like this.
Yeah. And just one example, we've posted on our Instagram stories, like, a lot. And it's just, like, saying stuff about God. And I can tell people, like, notice it. And they, like, I don't know, they've been just, like, acting different towards me, I guess. I don't know if you've noticed that. But,
and I think it's cool because sometimes, like, if we post something on our story, then we see, like, a few other people post the same thing on their story. And it's just, like, cool to see how, like, people notice it and, like, they're doing the same thing.
I'm glad that they notice it. And, like, before Beach Retreat, I wouldn't want to post on my story, but now I have, and I've just had more confidence.
Just, like, staying focused on God and not, like, being focused on the things that don't matter.
Yeah.
And also, like, the whole it doesn't matter thing came from whenever, so at Beach Retreat, you go to, like, worship, and on a certain night is, like, the baptism night. And so we were on the bus on the way to worship, and we had, like, this conversation about, like, getting off our phones and, like, it doesn't matter. And that just, like, is where it came from. That was the night we got baptized, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that was definitely the happiest day of my life. And, like, I could easily say that was the best day of my life. Just because I wasn't on my phone that much. I wasn't, like, worried about my social media or, like, what other people were doing in my life.
You're just focused.
Yeah, I was just focused on God, and that just made me so much more happy. And I just had, like, more joy, and it was, like, amazing.
We were just, like, so happy. I don't think I've ever been that happy.
Yeah, we just, like, didn't know what to do with ourselves because we were just, like...
We literally could not sit still. Like, it was like the joy that we had, it was just amazing.
Yeah, and it was just God showing us favor for realizing that He's the only one that matters and nothing else should matter.
Okay, so hi people. We just had a life-changing conversation. Like our lives are changed forever. Oh my god. And we're just so happy. Like, oh my gosh. Like I'm like excited, and I don't even know what I'm excited for.
We're anxious.
It's anxious in a good way. Yeah. Like I just want to like. No. Okay, so like we're like bouncing off. Worship is about to be here. We're like right there. So that's where like Ed is gonna speak. So that's good. Yeah. On this life-changing day. Weird face. Oh, doesn't matter what you look like.
Weird face.
One quote that I love from Sadie Robertson, her book, and it's, if you're fearing anything other than God, then you're giving it too much power in your life. And I just thought that was amazing. And that kind of goes with the theme that, like, it doesn't matter. Because if you're giving other things too much power in your life, like this Instagram post or whatever shirt you're wearing because it looks weird on your body or something, it
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be fearing what other people are thinking.
You should only want to care about what God thinks. And if you're fearing what other people think of you, then God probably isn't very happy with you because you're not focused on Him.
Yeah. He doesn't want you to feel that way. He just wants you to feel good.
And he's satisfied with Him.
Yeah. So.
And we also, we had like talked about this like way before we ever saw this, but Sadie Robertson had a video, and she said in it this part, which we thought was really cool.
It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. The only thing that matters is what God says.
Okay, also another quote
from Sadie Robertson's husband, actually.
Who's also really amazing.
Yes.
We just love them.
We love them. But it says, if it breaks God's heart, why do you think it will fulfill yours?
Which is like so true.
It won't. Like
literally, what was I gonna say?
Anything that you do that isn't to glorify God or that'll like hurt God and know, like you'll know.
Okay, I've obviously we've all been like happy before, but like I've never been as happy as I was that day. Like that was like joy from God, not from other things that don't matter.
Yeah, that's just Him showing that like once you finally realize that nothing matters, like nothing small matters, everything will just be more happy and more joyful.
Yeah.
Like you won't care what you're doing. Like it just doesn't matter if you're dancing weirdly
you feel more
in front
like
of everyone.
Free.
Yeah, like it's just
like so much freedom.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Anyways, here's Hazel. Here's an update for you.
Also, like in the Bible, it says you shouldn't worship any other gods besides Him, and I don't think it necessarily means like any other gods. Just like if like school or a sport is taking number one in your life and God is like number two or something, then God isn't really like in your life, because if He's in your life, then He's always number one.
Yeah. And one time I heard a pastor say, like, if God is in between, like, let's say you want to have the fun, you want to have what everybody else is doing, what you think is fun, and then there's one over here where it's the godly way, which is way more fun, but it may not seem like it, but you can't just be stuck in the middle. You have to go the godly way, or you're just going to be like both sides, and that's not the way to go.
Really, if you're stuck in the middle, then you're already not on the godly side, you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Because you're not on the godly side, so then you're on the other side.
If you're a Christian, that means you're living your life for Jesus. But some people say they're a Christian, and it does not seem like that in their life, where they're making the most horrible decisions.
And also, those people, in my opinion, don't give the best like reputation for a Christian, because when you see someone that says they're a Christian and then they're doing all these bad things, you think, well, if they're a Christian, then I'm gonna do this too because they're a Christian, so I can do it too. But like, they're not.
Yeah. If you're a Christian, and you're giving your life to Jesus, you have to be full speed forward for Jesus and not, oh, let me do this one bad thing. It's okay,
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's fine if you do
It
it
doesn't
one
matter,
time.
but that does matter if you're not living this way towards Jesus.
Yeah. So we know we don't have that many subscribers, but put like requests for videos in the comments so that we can like say what y'all want to hear.
Yeah, we want it to be more relatable. Like if you're going through something, we'll give you some advice that God would do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just remember, what would Jesus do? And see y'all next video.
Thanks for watching.